Previously on Daydream.
I would like you to be more engaged again. From now on, your name is up there right next to mine.
I'm with the Strayhorn competition. One of our competitors backed out, and we were wondering if you wanted to step in and replace them.
Billy, this is Joe Morgan, our new publicist.
Pleasure. CBS wants to put you and your orchestra on TV.
Duke, something's wrong.
Duke Ellington, ladies and gentlemen.
What did you say?
Something's wrong.
Fine stock. Fine stock.
I don't feel so good.
Billy? Billy! Help! Somebody call an ambulance.
Well, gentlemen, it is about that time.
Already? Things were just starting to percolate.
More like perpetrate.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll be quick. I have one more question for you two.
Ask away.
Please do.
What's coming down the pike for the both of you?
Well, I've started a little band of my own. It's called the Riverside Drive 5.
Wonderful. How did all of this come about?
Well, it all started last week when I was approached to perform a concert of my own music.
Luther, I don't think I'm gonna do it. Why would anybody pay money to come and listen to me for an hour and a half? They want to hear Duke, not me.
That is not true. The Duke Ellington Jazz Society picked you because they want to hear your music for a change.
They've been hearing it for years.
Yes, but not like this. Seldom seen, but always heard. Remember? Well, now is the time for the world to see and hear you for once.
And it's the Duke Ellington Jazz Society, a bunch of Duke disciples. Are they doing this because he put them up to it, or is it out of pity? Oh, look at poor Billy, let's just throw him a bone after all these years.
Duke has nothing to do with this.
I haven't performed with my own band in a long time, Luther. It's what I kept telling them the other day, but they just kept persisting.
Wait, you haven't told them yet?
I told them I would think about it.
Who am I talking to on this phone right now? I know this is not the Billy Strayhorn. I know this is not the man who single-handedly written some of the greatest music of this century, of all time. You've put yourself second to him for over 20 years. This is the time to put yourself out there. This is it. The new start you've been looking for. So I'm hanging up this phone with you, and I need you to call them right now and tell them, yes, you are doing the show with your own band.
All right, Luther, I will. Luther, I told you I would call you back.
Billy, it's Duke. I have some exciting news.
What is it?
We are moving to Columbia Records.
That's fantastic.
It is indeed. We have carte blanche. We can do anything we want. Suites, live recordings, etc., etc., etc.
Wow.
Isn't it wonderful? Billy Strayhorn and Duke Ellington on the cover of every album from here on out. You and I. It's unprecedented. It's what we've always wanted, Billy. Think of the things we could accomplish. Did I mention we would get the opportunity to work with Irving Townsend? The Irving Townsend. Do you know who he is?
Of course. He produced Kind of Blue, Miles' album.
Precisely. And you're going to be there front and center every step of the way. What do you say?
Well, I mean, it's Irving Townsend.
Perfect. We meet with him tomorrow morning. Bring your best ideas.
Did you remember to take your pillow?
I did. I almost forgot, though.
Some things never change. Well, are you nervous?
Of course I am.
All right. I was just asking.
I know. I'm sorry, Mama. I'm just freaking out a little.
Oh, you'll be fine. You're gonna knock 'em dead. I just know it.
What time did you say your flight was again?
11 tomorrow morning. Oh, just a second. Your sister wanted to say something.
Mom, don't put her on the phone.
Hey, Dre.
Hey, sis.
You good?
I'm all right.
Is it cold up there?
Not really.
Oh, okay. Look, I don't want to cause any trouble.
I got my passport renewed right before I left.
You did?
I did. And I told him I was 50 pounds lighter because I don't need that kind of depression in my life before I compete.
Oh, only 50 pounds? My passport has my middle school weight on it.
Ooh, goals?
Yes, Auntie.
Ooh, don't do that.
Okay, I was just trying to relate.
Yeah, I could tell. Awkward.
Awkward. Well, I should finish packing.
Oh, you heading off so soon? Where's your next excursion?
Pittsburgh. I'm coming with Mama to see you.
You don't have to do all that.
No, Dre, I want to.
All right, well, this is sounding too much like an after-school special. Let me call you back.
That's Andre speak for I'm hanging up.
Yup.
Oh, before you go, wish Mama luck.
Luck?
I decided to hit up the jam session at Mr. Henry's tonight before we leave town tomorrow.
Wait, you're going to go sing?
Yes, Miss Thing is making a comeback. Watch out now.
Yes, Auntie.
Oh, you tried that again, sis?
Yeah, I did. I just like how it sounds.
Mom, I'm missing your singing return.
It's just a jam session, Andre, and it won't be the last.
You promise?
I promise. Now get off the phone and focus on winning this bad boy, okay?
All right.
See you soon, Dre.
See you soon. I love y'all.
Love you too, son.
Where is he?
Pops is on his way. They'll be here any second.
They.
Oh, there they are, down the hallway.
Finally.
Gentlemen,
Hey, well, what's he doing here?
Billy has graced us with his masterful presence. He is coming into the meeting with us.
Are you sure that's the best idea? Townsend is coming to see Duke Ellington, not Duke and this other guy. This is money on the line. He should stay out here. I'm sure there's a little chair for him to prance over and sit in. Come on, Duke. This is big money, man. Big money. We don't have time to waste it on nobodies. Your career can't afford that right now.
Now, hold on.
Pop!
Billy, it might be best...
Sorry, kid. This is business. Nothing personal.
Pop, stop. Are you gonna let Joe get away with this?
Hey.
Joe, shut your cracker ass up before I whoop your ass right here in this office. Pops, look at Sweet Pea. Can't you see what you're doing to him?
Mercer, don't.
No. I always wished you were a better father to me. That you'd put me first for once instead of everyone else. I've played second fiddle to every musician, every promoter, every whore and harlot north of the Mason-Dixon line. But don't do this to him. He doesn't deserve it. And Strays, speak up. Closed mouths don't get fed.
Gentlemen, Mr. Irving is ready to see you all.
Thank you, miss.
Right this way.
Irving!
Mr. Ellington, in the flesh. What a pleasure to finally meet. I've been a fan of yours since childhood.
What do you talk? I'm only a year and some change older than you. This is my son, Mercer, and my writing and arranging companion, Mr. Billy Strayhorn.
And I'm Joe Morgan.
Wonderful. Shall we sit?
Certainly.
Well, Mr. Ellington, what new ideas are in that head of yours?
Well, actually, Strays, why don't you explain your latest idea?
Okay, I was thinking...
Pardon us for a sec.
What if we do an adaptation of the Nutcracker Suite?
What? Tchaikovsky's?
Yes, Tchaikovsky. What style of music would you call the Nutcracker Suite?
That's easy. Classical.
Wrong. It was dance music.
Okay, but what's your point?
That's what Duke's music does.
Yeah, like when he wrote Take the A Train. Such an iconic piece, Duke. I wore that record to pieces. Everybody knows A Train.
That was actually this fella here, Billy Strayhorn, who wrote that.
You wrote that?
I did.
He did indeed.
But it would be nothing without the sound of the Duke Ellington Band. Am I right, fellas?
May I continue?
By all means.
The suite is Duke's favorite form and would open him up to a whole new audience.
I love it.
A Tchaikovsky. Wait, how do you say his name again?
Tchaikovsky.
Yeah, that. A Tchaikovsky and Ellington pairing would be great.
Tchaikovsky, Ellington, and Strayhorn would be even better. And you know what? Let's put both our faces on the album cover.
I think that's a wonderful idea. Let's do it. Yes?
Mr. Townsend, your next appointment is here.
Great. I'll be right with him. Gentlemen, we'll be in touch?
Certainly.
Billy Strayhorn. I get a feeling we're going to be hearing your name a lot more pretty soon.
Thank you.
Sweet Pea, that was fantastic. A Tchaikovsky album with both of your faces on the cover.
Isn't it great?
Truly. What are your plans for the rest of the day?
I'm heading home. I have a concert to prepare for.
I'm here.
Oh, thank God. You're getting ready to go on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am given the formidable task of introducing tonight's guest. For weeks I have fretted over every word, every syllable, trying to come up with something worthy enough to honor this man and his career. But alas, I've come to realize there aren't words capable of completing such a task. What does one say about a man who's been creating masterpieces for over 30 years? However, little is known about this man and his contributions outside intimate circles. To quote Mr. Ellington again, he is rarely seen, but always heard. Well, tonight, we have come to hear and see him. Ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 20th annual Strayhorn competition. In the spirit of the centennial of Strayhorn's legacy, we have assembled some of the finest young talent in today's scene. Our first contestant hails from Washington, D.C. Put your hands together for Andre Moore.
Thank you so much. I'm grateful to be here.
The Duke Ellington Society proudly welcomes Mr. Billy Strayhorn.
I have a friend with an orchestra who's on the road 52 weeks a year and never takes a vacation. Now and then he calls me from someplace I never heard of and says he needs to write a song, that he's stuck. Can I write it for him and call back in 10 minutes? I haven't called back yet because I'm going to play it for you first.
I decided to sing one of Mr. Strayhorn's iconic tunes. I used to visit all the very gay places, those come what may places, where one relaxes on the axis of the wheel of life to get the feel of life from jazz and cocktails. The girls I knew had sad and sullen gray faces with these stone gate traces that used to be there. You could see where they'd been washed away by too many through the days. 12 o'clock tales. Then you came along with your siren song to tempt me to madness. I thought for a while that your poignant smile was tinged with the sadness of a great love for me. Ah, yes, I was wrong. Again, I was wrong. Life is lonely again.
Dear Aaron, I know the shock of hearing me through this medium must be great, but miracles do happen. I have to have an operation to remove an obstruction in my esophagus. I don't know exactly when or how long it'll take. I do know, though, that it will be very soon. I will write later and give you more details. That's all for now. Let's pop out and mail this in the early morning mail. How's the new place coming along? Don't tell anyone about the operation unless they hear it from some other source. I love you, Billy Strayhorn.
At the age of 51, Billy passed away of esophageal cancer May 31st, 1967. Like so many other artists, much of his recognition came posthumously, but his genius is timeless. In the words of Duke Ellington, he is truly beyond category. This episode of Daydream was brought to you by the Humanity Artists Collective and the DC Commission on Arts and Humanities. It was directed by Catherine Bentley, music directed by Reggie Thomas, stage managed by Anthony Powell, and written by Barry Moton. It featured the following performances in order of appearance: Tony Ginther as Hal Cooper and Joe Morgan, Morgan Duncan as Duke Ellington, Ulrich Davis as Billy Strayhorn, Anthony Powell as Luther Henderson. Margaret Thomas is Alice Moore and Douglas Bray. Barry Moton is Andre Moore. Olivia Neal as Zara Moore. Jason Little as Mercer Ellington. Carl Ackers II as Irving Townsend. Sharena Turnage as Secretary, Stage Manager, and MC. Edwin Brown III as Aaron Bridgers. This has been your narrator, Penny Moton. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Daydream. And remember, we do love you madly.